Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. So today is episode, I want to say 4. I want to say 4 of creating the lapbook folio. Sorry, trying to think and talk just doesn't work. So it's episode 4, I believe. And this is where we will start. So let's pop all of that over there out the way. Okay, so I've got a new ink finally, and a new thingamabobby finally. Okay, so we're actually working on this side at the moment. I've got some pieces here I need to stitch, which I haven't done yet, but I've got some other bits and pieces that I want to work on. So the first piece on this side, I would like to create a pocket, and that will be a full-sized pocket, full length. And so I'm just gonna pop the ends off here and see what I've got to play with. So I hope you're all well. Again, if you're up to anything exciting, then don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. I would love to hear about what you guys are getting up to. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this here. And I'm going to glue that down because that will just give us a little bit more strength as we enter the pocket and go in. And then I am going to score across here, and no particular measurements, literally just going to score so that I can have a gusset. Okay, so we'll go there. Then we will go half, I think, for that one, and ½ inch for that one too. And I am watching the paper because the wind is up a bit today, so I've got the back door open, so it's a bit windy, but I am not complaining, definitely not complaining. And that doesn't look straight, does it? No, it's not, that's right. That's better. And then this bit here is going to fold over here like that. And again, I am going to leave this extra piece in for strength, but I'm just going to trim it slightly so that it doesn't get in the way. Okay. So this will give us our gussets side, side and back. And I'm going to be having this as a pocket here. So it's not quite full length, but it's a decent size pocket. I'm actually see if it starts there. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is just glue this front piece down. Doesn't want to play. Oops. It really doesn't want to play today. It feels like it's really stuck on there. It's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue this bit here, like so. And then we're going to glue this onto our page like so. And I'm going to do it in such a way that hopefully it catches. No, it would be there, wouldn't it, if it caught there? So no, I'm not going to be able to catch that. But okay, that's fine. I am going to just ink around the edges briefly. And I'm using Vintage Photo now for this one. I'm not sure I've ever used Vintage Photo before, to be honest. It's usually walnut stain or brushed corduroy or something similar. But yeah, okay. So this is going to pop on here like so. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue these bits. Like that. And we're going to go like that. So we've got a nice big gusseted pocket in there once that's glued. So I'm going to let that glue without causing too much trouble. Okay, and then we've got this side here. Now this side, if you remember, is all about our suspects. So I've printed a couple of bits and pieces off that I liked, and I'm gonna quickly ink around those, and then I am going to use those on this page. I always like to use a new ink. I'm normally desperately trying to get the last out of the one that I'm currently using. And I think with this one I started to just rip some pieces. Just to give it that older look. Okay. Okay, so I've got 3 of our suspects here. And again, I'm going to put these on here, and I'm going to put it as though it's, well, I'm going to put it down as a big pocket. So, just going to glue this one onto here first, like that. And then I'm going to, I don't know if I put that one. No, I didn't want to cover those. And I didn't want to cover too much of that either. So sorry, I was disturbed then, so I don't know where I was. I've just popped this one on, and this is going to be a pocket. And then I want to have something with her, because she could be linked to these bad boys. And then I was thinking just that as this one here is just going to be for interest, it's not going to be functional. I'm not sure about her. What I was thinking with her is I'm going to glue her onto there anyway, but I could put that as a side tack, but we've got a pocket here anyway, so no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to pop her on. So that's going to go there like that. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that on. I'm not going to do that as anything, because, you know, not as a functional piece. Okay. So then that goes there, like so. And I wanted to kind of try and incorporate this somewhere. But I might just pop that in there for now, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Okay, so then we're going to move over here. And over here is where I'm going to put my suspect files. So I've printed these out here. Now they're all the same, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put... Oh, are they too big? Did I print the wrong ones out? I probably did print the wrong ones out. Yeah, I did. So that's easily fixed. What I'm going to do with these is I am literally just going to chop off that second piece here, and then we'll see what we've got there. Okay, so yeah, we've got these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get a photo and add them to photos. Or what I might do actually is in my mocked up one, I had some already in there. So I might, without spoiling the surprise, use these ones here because I know these fit, and I can pop the others in late, pop them back in later. So these literally are the equivalent of these, but I've just put a picture on of some possible suspects. Okay, so they're going to be our suspect cards, and I'm going to use these file folders here. So I'm going to fold these up like so. I put the same colour on the back just because it was, I didn't want there to be white on the inside showing. So put the same colour on the back of those. Like that. Okay, and then I also want some tea-stained paper, and I thought I had some strips left over. but I don't seem to have, so bear with me. Okay, so let's have a look and see what sort of size I want. This will become clearer. So I'm going to pop this over here. And then I'm going to do the same with, give me a slightly, that's slightly under, so let's do it this way instead. So we're going to say there and there. So let's get our little chopper. Hang on. Take that off there. We're going to take this off here. And then I'm going to see what I need to, and I'm just going to rip this because I don't really want it that perfect. And let's see if they fit. They're going to be too big, aren't they? Yeah, misjudged that one completely. So I'm just going to take a little bit off. I don't know where my ruler is now. Constantly losing things. I am constantly losing things. It can't be far. I'm sure it's in with this pile of stuff here. There it is. Oh gosh. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the edges here. And again, they don't have to be perfect. I'm looking for a scruffy look, which is just as well. Okay. So, just going to ink around the edges on these. We're going to cut that end off, and we're going to cut to here. Like so. Okay, and I'm going to cut this into 3. No measuring, I'm just going to cut it into 3, and there's 2 sets there, so that gives us 6 pieces, which is what we're looking for. No, we're looking for 5, we've got 1 extra. Better to have 1 extra than not enough, eh? Okay, so all I'm going to do with this is, let's think about, so that's going to be like that. And this is going to be on here like that. Okay, yeah. So these are going to be glued on here like that. Yep, that's the way. Okay, so what we've got is we've got a pocket here with our file folder. We're now going to pop some of these on the back, which will give us some journaling space. And what we're going to do is we're going to have these along here. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's what they're going to kind of look like. Okay, so I'm going to start by popping this one on here. And that is number 5. Okay, so what we've got is we've got 5 flip downs. Each of them quite like a vintagey stain on that actually. So each of these has got a fold down with a hidden journaling space in them. Now if they're going to stay up because we're going to put our other flap over, but if you didn't like them flipping and flapping, then you could glue them down the side. You'd lose your journaling space, but in effect you get 2 pockets then instead of 1. So we've got 1 pocket here, but you would get another pocket in that. And we're going to pop our little suspect cards inside. And that one, number 5. So they are our suspect files. I am going to be filling this bit up a bit more, but I don't know with what yet, so we're going to leave that section. Now over here we're going to be focusing on this lady here. She's another suspect, but this is the file that we're currently using and investigating, if you like. So this is the current investigation file. So again, I'm going to pop this on as a pocket. Like so. Okay, and then I've just got a few extra pieces that I pulled out that I thought I might want to work with. And again, I think I might use that as another pocket. So I'm going to glue this piece on here first. On this one, I think I'm going to pop like that. And this is set as a pocket. I might put this as a text spot. See how strong I think that would be. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one as a text spot. Like that. Okay. Just pop that there a second because it's... I could put another folder on that. And then I'm going to cover this bottom bit. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to print out another folder and put that there. So we've only got to worry about covering that piece there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that one, I think. On this one here, I am going to put a pocket down the bottom. So let's fold that over here a second while we cut this. So I'm only going to take the bottom off. And with the top, I'm going to fold it in half. Like so. Because again, it just, even though it's card, it's just a bit sturdier. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there. Probably didn't want to pop it all the way down. Let's have a look at that. So that would then be like that. Is that too high? Maybe. Let's see what this looks like when it's folded over. Yeah, I need to take this down just a tad more. Okay, so that would be like that. And that, I'm going to chop that bit off. Like that. And that is going to be like that. Now if I try to match that, because of the way it's cut, it's not going to be a great match. It's too high anyway, so I'm not going to try and worry about matching. I'm just going to mark where I want to score this. I'm going to give that a good score. And the same on that side. So, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to glue this piece down. And I could use a Pritt stick type, you know, a glue stick to do that, but I don't trust them, to be honest. I really don't. So I'm not going to. There's my score line. There it is. Let's see what that looks like. And that looks uneven. Is it? I think it was just me. So again, I'm gonna cut this like so it's not as bulky and it doesn't create a problem when you're trying to fold it. And I'm also going to do the same with this bit here. So this then will sit quite nicely here. It's a nice big thick pocket. You could put a divot in there if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I folded the paper and I don't want to see the underside. But we know it's going to be a really nice sturdy pocket. I'm trigger happy today with this glue. Okay. Okie dokie dokie dokie. So let's go back through. So we've got a really nice thick pocket space here. Okay. Just gonna glue that section down there a bit more. Just because of the thickness. That one's fine. So we've got a nice deep pocket there, which you can do whatever you want to do with. We've got some of the suspects here. We've got the suspect file folders here, and I'm going to do another one because I think another one will fit on there. Yeah, I think another one will fit on there really comfortably. And that gives you pocket space and journal card space in there. Don't know what I'm going to do on here yet. We'll come back to that. We've got a nice text spot here. We've got a, let's just pop that so that that gives us a better hold there. Let's get a piece of card. Make sure that is fully open, which it is. We've got another pocket here. And then this is the suspect that we're currently looking at. And then we have got a deep pocket here. And I might pop in the smaller of the two journals in there. I may. Yeah, we'll watch this space. So we then have one of our the larger journal here is going to be, this is going to be on here, and we're going to have another kind of pocket, and this will literally pop in to the pocket like that, and that will be one of our large journals. And on this side here we haven't 100% decided what we're going to do. I do want to use this somewhere as well. It's like a notice board, which we could turn this into like a working board, and we could draw some names and some links and stuff to that. So that's another option. I don't know whether I'm going to cover this with a leather cover or cardboard. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So again, there's a little bit to be done on that. So I think let's have a look at where we are, and that is, I think, going to be the end of the video for today. Okay, so it is starting to bulk out really nicely. We'll have our Sherlock Holmes picture on the front here, and possibly some writing or some quotes or something. So that will be on here. I may decide to put some, not lace, more like a ribbon type, just around where this joins with the material. I may even put some over that and scruffy it up a little bit. Again, that is, I've got some that I had as a scrap, because the other thing I'm not sure of is whether or not to kind of grungy it. I don't know whether that is gonna look a bit naff. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Let's just pop this in here before I glue goes on holiday again. So yeah, so we've got our cover there. We pop this open. On this side we've got our notebook. Pop it open here, and we've got our where our suspects were found. And then we've got more information here about our suspects. So we've got little files here. There's a journal card inside, but there's also room to pop some other journal cards or writing space if you wanted to. And then there's a little piece about each person. And again, there is a space inside to journal on that. Now I want to put some coffee stain on this. I'm not sure what it's going to look like with vintage photo, because the walnut stain, it showed really, really nicely. A little bit, not great. I might go over some of that again with the walnut stain. Yeah, it shows up better, much better on the lighter card. Yeah, like that. Got to put some words on that. It's probably going to be like something along the lines of who, when, why, where, that type of thing. And this last one here, some more coffee stain. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Just needed a bit more ink. I wonder if I can... Great, liking that. So we'll put a tiny bit more up here. Awesome. Problem is I can't stop myself once I start with this thing. I love it. Okay, let's stop. I'll put it to one side just in case we're going to use it again. So we've got all of our suspects, as I said. You've got some cards with some writing space in, and then the pieces about them. contains a little bit, so name, age, what the circumstances were around the death, where they were found, any suspects, that type of thing. So that is that. We open it up here, and we have got some pockets, just some plain pockets with some tickets and bits and pieces in. We've got a little bit of information here as we start our investigation. And again, I think I might get away with putting a coffee stain on here. I know I don't want them all the way through, I know that, but let's just put a little bit more here. Like that. Oh, I love this stencil. Love it. Okay, so then we flip this over. We've got a belly band here, and that's a deep belly band, so there's lots of bits and pieces that can be fit into that. And then we flip this over this way, and we've got, this is where, like, the evidence part. So we've got an unsolved murder that could be related, and that is a text spot. We've got just a little snippet of a letter, perhaps some clues, some little bits and pieces. This is just for interest. These are some of the scenes of crime. In here, we've got a pocket here, and we've also got another pocket in there. And this one was our letter that I printed onto like a vellum. I think it looks really cool. So there's that one there. And I will fill all the spaces up. Okay, so that is our first side. And then on the second side here, we start with just, this is just a pocket space. I might decorate this a little bit. I think that would be good to decorate. In fact, I think that might look quite cool on here as like a notice board where we're, like I said, starting to put the evidence together. Now I like it at the top more than the bottom, and I'm going to put that on as a side pocket. As I said, this is actually not a journal that I would use as a functional journal, although some people obviously would, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I just love the theme so much. I think I would just want to be looking at it all the time, you know. So we've got a notice board there, which is a side pocket. And I might even put some more scribbles or something there. Yeah, possibly. And then on this side here, we've got, again, some more suspects. That there is a could put a couple of those there, but anyway, some suspects there with a nice deep pocket. This is just for interest, and I think we've done this one just for interest too. And don't forget our big pocket here. Then we flap this one over again. We have got our suspect case files, and I'm going to put another one on there. I will put something there. What? I don't know, but we will put something there. Again, then on this side, we've got a text spot here, just with some possible, you know, information, evidence type thing. Another pocket here, there, which will pop some bits and pieces in. And then we fold this over here. Sorry, 2 seconds. So This one here again, we've got a full-size pocket here, which I'm probably going to put the small journal tucked in there. So the small journal is kind of going to be, I've got it here somewhere to show you the size. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the small journal is going to literally just be like almost like a little pocket book. So once I've finished with it, that will probably pop in there like that. And then we'll close this up with our policy closure. And then we've got our final sections here, which is going to be the big journal, which is going to tuck into a pocket there. On this side, we said something about more like the conclusion. And then on this side, we're going to have the baddie. Okay, so I'm hoping that it won't be more than about 1 or 2 more sessions before we finish it off. Like I said, really pleased with how it's coming along. So I'll leave it there for today, and I will see you in the next video. So until then, take care as always, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.